Now, yesterday, Babu Owino accused the government, especially Raymond, omollo, IG Douglas Kanja, the police, and the DCI for frustrating the Nyanza people, especially Gen Zs. He further exposed that a certain Gen Z, like two of them, were actually abducted by the government and they went missing. They've not been seen ever since. And he further accuses this government of frustrating and having guns to actually sabotage every of their move. This happened actually days before or after the Linda Mwananchi rally because it was a threat to the government. But do you think Babu Owino actually has all it takes to actually become the new kingpin of Nyanza region? Because this is why the government is trying every possible way to sabotage Babu Owino's association with the Nyanza people. Remember, Babu Owino has actually called for mandamano from the Nyanza people. And the question is, do you think he has all it takes to actually summon a mandamano in Nyanza region? We only knew one person who had this power to actually summon the Nyanza people. That is the late Raila Odinga. And everyone listened to Baba. Can Babu Owino have that power? Can he yield that kind of power if he summons the Gen Zs from Nyanza to actually have a Maandamano? Will they honor the call? And is the government actually threatened by Babu Owino and James Orengo's move to summon the Gen Zs? Well, welcome back to our channel. Press your subscribe button for more news bulletins on Real News, the channel where you get all your trending bulletins. We are here trying to analyze the ongoing situation between Babu Owino, Orengo, and the government. Is Ruto actually threatened by Babu Owino and Orengo? Definitely, it's a yes for me, because Babu Owino commands a lot of authority. He is naturally loved and he is the possible successor of Nyanza region. We are looking at the Gen Zs rallying their support behind them, and now they have one powerful vehicle, the Linda Mwananchi rally, that has actually bowed down to the Sifuna movement from Nairobi, Nyanza, Western, Nakuru, and Mombasa. These five towns have all hailed the Sifuna movement. So definitely Ruto must be threatened. They have what is called the ODM supporters at hand, and the Gen Z, the most powerful weapon that can outseat a president. So do you think Babu Owino actually has all it takes to summon a Maandamano? Before we continue, I would like to thank all our diehard supporters for continuously supporting our channel. We wouldn't be where we are without your endless support. And if it's your first time to listen in, press your subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can be fast to receive our news bulletins once we upload them. Now back to politics, Babu Owino and the call for Maandamano in Nyanza region. Do you think the government is actually going to allow Babu Owino to summon a Maandamano in Nyanza, a region Ruto is looking for re-election and the support? Remember, Raila Odinga passed on when he had left ODM in the government, and this means if he had joined, then definitely Nyanza, his region, would support who? President William Ruto for his re-election. And we are talking about all the ODM strongholds: Nairobi, Western, Mombasa, now Nyanza. All are hailing the Sifuna movement, and Babu Owino is also part of the Sifuna movement. Remember, Babu is naturally loved. They spend no money. They don't have to actually spend a lot to pull crowds. No, these crowds naturally hail them, which is a threat to Ruto. If Ruto is looking for re-election from Nyanza region and Babu Owino is going to become the new kingpin of Nyanza, he has a different tune, the one term. Can he really let this happen, guys? He is looking for re-election, and this person who is trying every means possible to become the next kingpin does not support the coming government. In fact, they are on different terminologies. Could Babu Owino be threatened by the government? Is his life in danger because he's a possible threat? We are looking at all the possibilities that Ruto can do to actually have a re-election. Ruto is looking for allies, and if he can't have allies, what are the solutions? Is he a walking target? because he says people are watching him. And Babu Owino has been a target ever since. Remember the incident with Alai, what happened? Alai pulled a live ammunition on Babu Owino, okay? And scapegoated on very minor issues. Babu Owino has always been criticizing the government fair and square. He calls a spoon and a spade, which is a hindrance to the government. So if Babu Owino cannot be on board with the government, then what? What can they do? Definitely, maybe a walking target. Are people watching Babu Owino? Is his life in danger? Babu Owino, the most suitable person to become the next kingpin of Raila Amolo Odinga. What do you think can possibly happen to Babu Owino? And can't they make that move to touch Babu Owino or Edwin Sifuna? These are people who control crowds, massive crowds, especially so the ODM that Ruto is looking for a re-election. It is a similar case just like Gachagua. Gachagua controls Mount Kenyan region, and definitely he is a very big threat to Ruto. So we are looking at possible threats. Who are the threats to the government? We have Sifuna, we have Babu Owino, we have Gachagua. Gachagua controls Mount Kenyan region, and Ruto is looking for re-election in Mount Kenyan region. Can he really have support from the mountain after falling out with Gachagua, who criticizes the government, calls a spoon and a spade? Same to Babu Owino, James Orengo, and Sifuna. And they also have the one-term narrative. Is there a possibility that these people can reunite, they can unite to actually form one powerful vehicle, Sifuna, Babu Owino, Orengo, and Gachagua, so that they can actually outseat the current president? We are still watching, and we are keenly following up because we need to know what are the steps, the next steps the Linda Mwananchi rally is going to take. Babu Owino is trying so hard to stamp authority in Nyanza region. Remember, the Linda Mwananchi rally in Nyanza was successful, and that was actually a determiner. If it was a flop, then we would definitely know, despite all the possibilities of trying to shut down Babu Owino not to set foot there. He did, and he did it heroically, successfully, meaning people acknowledge Babu Owino. Can he succeed in becoming the next kingpin after Raila Amolo Odinga, and can Ruto let that happen? Because if Nyanza has a kingpin who is against the government, what does this mean? Definitely, Nyanza will break away, not supporting Ruto's re-election, and Ruto is looking for allies. Is this a desperate act by the government? Threaten Babu Owino's people, or threaten Babu Owino so that he can be scared and bow down to the government? Babu Owino is no coward. They told you guys live. You know what? Raila Odinga raised no coward. So they are not afraid of the government. But what is the next step? What is the next mission? Can the Gen Zs actually bow down to Babu Owino and James Orengo and honor the call of Maandamano? These people have been advocating for a Maandamano so that they can actually instigate change. Can Nyanza region change its attitude and chant one term, not to support William Ruto's re-election under Babu Owino? Well, stay tuned to Royal News for more news updates as we follow up on this developing story and Babu Owino calling for Maandamano in Nyanza region on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending political analysis. Well, stay tuned for more updates. GD Ishmaels.